নৌকা কি তোমারই?
না আমার না, পড়া।
হ্যাঁ,
পড়া নৌকা চালাইয়া থাকা লাগছে। আমার নিজে নাই তো।
নিজে একটা কি করে লাও, বানাই লাও।
বানাইয়া কইতে বানাইতে পারবো, টাকা থাকলে না বানাইতে পারবো।
ও আইতাম। কই ইয়ানো নি বইতাম।
ওই মাঝখানে বো।
আচ্ছা, মাঝখানে। ও এদিকে মুখ করতাম, তুমি পিছে বইবা। আচ্ছা, আরে বাবা, তালাও মাইনা লাগান লাগে।
তালা যদি না মারে তাহলে মাছি হয়ে যায়।
আহাই ভেজালে না।
বাহ,
কতক্ষণ লাগবো দাদা গোয়া অব্দি যাইতে? না, আমি বেশিক্ষণ দেরি করতাম না, আমি গিয়া টুকটাক আয়া পড়ব। মানে ইয়ানো পৌঁছতে কতক্ষণ লাগবো? Once upon a time, there was a Tripuri priest in a village. He was very busy in priestly activity. Every day he has to go someone or else's house for different function. He had no time to look after the family and household affair, as well as the agricultural work of Jum. His wife is also engaged with him for the same purpose, had no time to oversee the family. They had two beautiful daughters, namely Raima and Saima. The family affair is fully dependent on them. They had to go for Jum or hook, cut it, sew sheets, clean and all the related activity. It was once a rainy day. There was a sudden storm. The sisters had no place to go, no shelter. They had to stand under a tree, but it didn't help. They were totally drenched. The younger sister was shivering in cold. Her sister Raima couldn't bear it. She felt very sad. She said, "Saima, I cannot see you shivering this way. There is no gearing, a machan for us to take a shelter. If we would have gearing today, we could have taken shelter there. But alas, none. So anyone who would build a gearing for us, I shall accept him as my husband. Let he be ant, grasshopper, bird, monkey, snake, demon or anything." That day they could no longer work anymore and went back home. Next day when they went for Jum work, they found a beautiful new gearing. They were very glad to find it in their Jum or hook. When it was lunchtime, Raima told her sister to invite her brother-in-law for the lunch. When called, the husband of Raima was a big python. She was scared and hid behind the house, but Raima saw him as human being only. The python would eat most of their lunch. They had to share only a little part. This way they became very thin and lean. One day their father priest asked the younger daughter the reason, which she told in detail. The father planned and told elder daughter to go to others' Jum for an exchange work. That day he along with Saima went to their Jum and told her to invite her brother-in-law for the lunch as usual. The python came and found his father-in-law and saluted him. When the python saluted him, he severed the python in two pieces and dumped it in a deep gorge. At this point of time, Raima's bangles, chain, ear, top, etc. all fell down all of a sudden. She could understood the reason and rushed to her home. Upon reaching home, she inquired about the reason she had to her sister. She told her in detail about it. After getting the information, Raima went to their Jum field and searched for her husband's dead body along with a dog. She could not locate it, but because of the dog she took along with her, which found the dead body of a python in a Khwmpui flower field, a kind of a shrub flower found in jungle. Raima cried, holding the head of her husband. She cried until she was totally submerged in grief. Then she urged and requested her husband not to leave her alone in the world. As she continued crying, her tears turned into a stream. She continued crying and praying her husband to wait and take her away along with him. So the stream turned into a small river. She stood there only. The water level rose gradually from knee to hip to chest to neck and ultimately above her head and submerged into the water. The river is since named as Gomti, meaning by water originated from flower, later changed to Gomti to Gomati. The python was none other than Lord Shiva in the guise of python, and Raima was none other than Parvati. They came in this guise to give people respite from the world, to sow sin and form river for the people of Tripura. The place of immersion of Lord Shiva had since been known as Dungur. Since then, the place had become a sacred and pilgrim to the Tripuri people.